Today, we're going to talk about 5 ways that you can grow on Instagram. And after, we're going to talk about a fundamental change to the app. Tip 1, post everywhere. Instagram has grown its offering massively over the last few years, and especially in the last few months, there have been enormous changes to the layout of the app and the kind of content that Instagram wants you to post. Right now, you can post to your feed, you can post Instagram TV, to stories, you can go live. And on top of all of that, you've got the options of things like guides, reels. There are so many different options, but the crux is you should be posting content everywhere. This might seem like a lot, and I'm going to come back to that later. Step 2, be strategic. When you plan your content, you should be thinking about your audience, when they're online, what they might want to interact with, and how best to put it in front of them. If you're posting, it should be something high quality and designed to last. If you're using the IGTV, you should post something that's useful and informative to your audience. And if you're posting to stories, it should be a real, honest reflection of who you are as a person and how you want to speak to the world. So whether you're planning an IG post and you want to do it at a time when everyone's awake so they can see it and you get the best out of the algorithm, or if you want to do something in stories but you want to think about how you can get your customers involved in having a conversation with you, these are all things you need to consider before you press that post button. Step 3, use relevant hashtags. Now, this means spending a bit of time to think about where people might be searching on the application. And hashtags are getting incredibly busy, so having a variety of different hashtags is useful. Let's say you wanted to get seen in a very niche topic, say you're a florist and you want to talk about arrangements with a quite unusual flower. Start with that, start with the most niche you can get, because people that are really interested might want to know that. You might also want to use something more general like florist or wedding florist as a kind of a more catch-all option. Step 4, actively engage with your audience. If somebody's scrolling through that hashtag, they get to see all your competitors, all the different options, and sometimes people looking for recommendations. You have a chance to be part of that conversation. So go ahead, jump into the hashtag, spend a few minutes commenting and liking on recent posts to kind of encourage people to look at your profile, because there's a good chance if they like the post about similar work to yours, they'll like yours too. It's about talking to people. And in the end, if you're posting things and then leaving, there's a good chance you're not going to grow. So I think personally, this is the biggest benefit of the application. If somebody comments on one of your images, take the time to comment back. Like the comment, make some kind of interaction with the person. A lot of people don't find it easy to interact on social media, so you should definitely reward them when they do. On top of that, social media is getting more and more difficult to stand out. And if you're the person that actively engages with your audience, it's more likely people will see that and be encouraged to comment in future. Step 5, Instagram is a team sport. Honestly, I don't know about you, but this is an awful lot for a single person to cover. In the end, if you're trying to stand out everywhere and you want to do a good job that lives up to your brand values, I really think it's worthwhile bringing on a creative team that can help you to build some of this more niche content. So that's the 5 ways that you can grow on Instagram. And I said there was something at the end of this video, and here it is. Instagram is not interested in your business. It is a platform that wants you to pay for exposure. They don't care about your photographs, they don't care about your floral arrangements, and they definitely don't care about your trade skills. It is absolutely still possible to grow organically if you follow the steps that Instagram are outlining. The points that I've brought up to you now are actually something that they've raised to us directly. Instagram hold a community forum, there's Instagram business, Instagram creators, and the actual founders of Instagram are on the platform talking about the things that are going to get you more engagement. And the number one thing they do, they will launch a new feature, they will give you incredible reach on that feature, and then they take it away to encourage you to continue to post, to give more content to customers, to keep them on the app for longer. This is the only goal of Instagram. They only want you to scroll on the feed indefinitely so they can insert more ads in front of you. So you have choices. Do you want to pay to be one of those advertisements, or have you decided you want to grow organically? If you want to grow organically, I would focus on what really matters. Growing your business in an authentic and natural way. So I guess this is tip 6. Find a way that you can use Instagram sustainably and be comfortable with growing at a pace that's slower and more focused on the people that you care about, your customers.